NFL. And all eyes are on Jamar Chase. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Bengals and the Ravens.
To start the ball game. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Aguilar goes off in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Andrews is able to pick up that first down, and it's just so nice to see him back on the field. He had that brutal leg injury a year ago. He had over 500 yards in just 10 games, so the production is still there. He's always going to be one of Lamar Jackson's favorite targets, and I can tell you what, they're excited to have him back in the lineup.
Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They put a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd down. Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a man. That's the tight end Sample.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism Allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
A carry here for Brown. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
York's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Second and a yard. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. And this one is blocked. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. Burrow now to throw on first down. Now a screen set up for Herbert. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
I like the call, using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Burrow. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Back into the hands of Yosibas.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They face 2nd down and 7. They go play action for Burrow. That is picked off by the first rounder out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. A give right up the middle to Henry. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Charlie Jones deep to return. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. That one finds Chase. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. It looked like one of the Bengals, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Second and 11.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Pass pulled in by Herbert. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That one is caught. It's Hudson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw, Burrow. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. But unfortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Throwing is Burrow. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bengals offense and their running back set to go once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now, Burrow. Here's a screen set up to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now, Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Sims now to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Lamar going to work from the... Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of... So they come to the line for first down and 10. Drive start here on the ground, and it's Herbert. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the handoff, this is Herbert. He'll manage only a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Jackson now on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Herbert to start the drive. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Burrow. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end Moore in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll motion over Flowers. A first down throw for Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The tight end Moore in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Bateman is the motion man. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might... Scout punch. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Need to score, and they're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Gonna go right back to Henry. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Throwing is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. To throw is Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. Play action now. It's Burrow. He's going to look downfield once again. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Here's Henry. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Hill. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a